So now I'm working a section of Ticket to Ride that is heading back towards the Welcome Center. This was built, I'm going to guess about 4+ years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. This is machine built. I built it and we added in some rolling grade to it. We're up on the flats. It's kind of a flat plateau. It looks across to Seventh Mountain Resort. And it's coming into this omega turn, what I call an omega turn. And you can see that we have drained right here, and it's very simple. When it's not dropping down fall line, it's super easy to get water off. This is flat, so we didn't need a whole lot. Just dropping some water down off of trail into a sump. And a sump is, as it sounds, it's just a collection basin. Water sits in that until it evaporates or it percolates. So here's another minor sump. And basically I built these with the machine as I was rolling through here. Just easy to build with the blade of a machine. And here's the omega turn. So it's always important to drain a trail before a turn and then shortly after. We can't drain right here because centrifugal force of the tires is just always going to push soil to that outside edge. So we drained before that location. And as you can see, this is a bit of a bank turn. I just angle my blade and go ahead and bank it. So there's not really a way to drain in the middle of a turn. So you wait until you're out of the turn to drain. And again, because we're on contour, it's very easy to get water to go off in that location. So I just spent literally maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds raking. Didn't have to do a whole lot. So when we're on contour like this, in the landscape, before there was a trail, water wanted to go from left to right in sheet flow. And if we build across that, then it's very easy for us to get water to continue to do what it naturally wanted to do within the landscape or within the watershed. As we come on down again, you'll see some drains. And these were built with the machine when we were machine building the trail. And because they were built in, we've got good rolling grade to this. There's some natural grade reversals. It's super easy for us to get water to go off here. Don't really have to dig a very long leadoff ditch at all, because it just goes back into the landscape. So that one took, 30 seconds to rake out. Now this is kind of interesting down here. As you can see, the riders are coming down. They have some force. It's got some gradient to it. And so our natural tendency is to lean, and that causes the tires to tilt a little bit, and that pushes soil to that outside edge. And so in this case, we've built an inside drain. This is the only soil type that you can do this. If this is clay-based soils, you're not trying this because it's not going to work. But in this soil, you can do that. You can build a drain on the inside of a turn, let the water settle in there, and again, it's going to evaporate or percolate back into the air after the rainstorm has subsided. And as we all know, it's not like it rains for days here. So those inside drains are good technique, if you're in a turn. And again, we'll just walk on down, and as you can see, this one just super easy to just do a little bit of raking and to get the water going off in this direction. So when our trails are on contour, it's significantly easier to manage our water than when the trail is in the fall line. The fall line is where water naturally wants to go. If you drop a bowling ball and it goes in that direction and that's where your trail is, then that's always going to be significantly harder to maintain and less than ideal.